I'm at Robicelli's Gourmet Market in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, and they happen to be doing special cupcakes today, which Allison is going to tell us about.
Okay, well this is for the Pretty in Pink prom that they have at the Bell House tonight. It's an 80s themed prom based on the movie. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Pretty in Pink.
The Pretty in Pink movie, yes. And they asked us to do a themed cupcake, and we decided to, you know, take it a step further, as we always do, and make a cupcake for each of the main characters in the movie. There was Andy, the Molly Ringwald character, who was the crazy new wave girl who dressed in pink. There was Blaine, her rich white boyfriend. There was Ducky, her sidekick, played by John Cryer before he stopped working for 20 years. And then there was Iona, played by Annie Potts, who owned the record store she worked at, who was her wild, crazy 30-something boss, who was like Cindy Lauper. So this cupcake, the first one, this is the Andy. It's a white chocolate cake with a fresh strawberry French buttercream. We wanted to kind of bring out Andy's sweet side, but also, you know, the pink for her prom dress, and every girl loves chocolate. And we thought white chocolate was a little bit more gentle than something dark to show kind of how sweet and sensitive she was. Blaine, played by Andrew McCarthy, the rich white guy. So this is a rich white vanilla cupcake. This is vanilla cupcake with vanilla frosting. It's filled with vanilla pudding, and we have real gold dust on top.
Wow.
Over here, this is the Ducky. Ducky's essentially a fluffernutter cupcake. It's a peanut butter cupcake filled with peanut butter pudding. It's homemade marshmallow on top and crushed peanuts.
And there are lots of them.
And we picked this because Ducky was like the best friend, and he was a great guy, and you loved him, but sometimes he get annoying, and he gets stuck to you, and you kind of wanted, like how peanut butter or fluffernutter sandwich gets stuck to the roof of your mouth. So
wow,
that's
put a lot of thought into these.
We put weeks of thought and lots of hours of Facebook discussing this with many of our customers.
So you guys have a page on Facebook?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
And we're on Twitter, and then people
what are you on Twitter?
We're Robicelli's. Just Robicelli.
Okay.
So if you type in Robicelli's on Facebook or Twitter, you'll find us.
Okay.
And then this one, the Iona, which is I think my favorite and our most daring cupcake to date. It's a pear olive oil cake. On top we have a blue cheese French buttercream, and then we drizzled it with port wine reduction and crushed up candied walnuts. And the thinking behind that was Iona, on the surface she was wild and crazy and something that you didn't expect, and obviously nobody expects blue cheese on a cupcake. But then when you got to know her, she was really a grown-up. You know, she turns out to be a yuppie at the end. So it's a little bit finer, a little bit more of a grown-up taste, a little bit more savory, but still has that sweetness. And honestly, people look at it and they go, olive oil and blue cheese on a cupcake, you can't do that. But we can. We can do anything.
Wow. Now, you've also recently done Michael Jackson cupcakes and B. Arthur cupcakes. Can you tell us briefly about those?
We did a B. Arthur cupcake to commemorate her when she died. And a lot of these flavors, we post on Facebook, say, you know, we want to commemorate this person, help us come up with flavors, and our customers really give us a lot of input. So we decided we had to do cheesecake for the Golden Girls, and B. Arthur was kind of like a black cup of coffee in the morning, very straight, no nonsense. So we do a black coffee-infused chocolate cupcake with a cheesecake buttercream on top.
Cheesecake buttercream.
Cheesecake
wow,
buttercream.
I've never heard of that.
It's we made it up. I don't know if we are the originators of it, but we made up our recipe. It's really good. The next week, Dom DeLuise passed away, and Dom DeLuise is from this neighborhood. You know, went to my junior high, so we had to do something for him. So we made a fresh pistachio cake and a fresh cannoli cream with homemade, freshly made ragout. To top of pistachios. And then last week, when Michael Jackson passed away, we wanted to do something to honor him because he was like my hero when I was 5. So we made a black or white cupcake based on the song. It was a vanilla cupcake filled with chocolate pudding, and we put chocolate buttercream on top, and I made homemade black and white cookies and put them directly on top of each. We charged $3 a cupcake, and we raised enough money for UNICEF we purchased 175 polio vaccines for children in Africa.
Cool. So, and these cupcakes tonight, $1 from each purchase is going to UNICEF
going
as well.
back to UNICEF. We're bringing close to 400 cupcakes. So we're hoping to raise over $1,000, and we're going to donate all to UNICEF in Michael Jackson's memory. So anybody who's missing MJ, come down to the prom and you know, help support the kids for MJ.
And now, what is next? What's the next? That's next weekend, or you don't know yet?
I don't know.
Next?
You know, next weekend, actually, we're doing a wedding next weekend.
Okay.
So we're making full-size versions of a couple of our cakes. So we might actually take next weekend off.
Yeah.
So if anybody needs a wedding, we do those. And then. Oh God, I don't know. We have a ton of ideas downstairs.
So check your Facebook and your Twitter to see what's coming up next.
We work really seasonally, so we're hoping that good peaches are going to come to the farmers market soon. And then once they do, we have like 10 great peach recipes we want to try. But we're only using the good ones from the farmers market. So, you know, once, you know, berry season's coming, you're going to see a lot of berries, maybe some lemon blackberry coming up soon. And then we'll see what happens in August and September when we start getting into more stone fruits and like apples and things.
Cool. Well, thank you, Allison.
Thank you for coming by.